How's it going, Jokers? Welcome back to another Joker movie update, and something amazing has just happened. If you are a Joker fan, let alone, really excited for this film, then this will make you go crazy, because Todd Philips, as you may know, likes to tease things already. He dropped that picture of Arthur, Joaquin Phoenix as Arthur. We recently got some other shots from, the press of, filming that scene of Joaquin Phoenix walking out the Ha-Ha's booking agency. But Todd Phillips just teased an official actual video clip of Joaquin Phoenix in clown makeup. Now this just made me think, holy effing mother of F. Seriously, it just made me really excited. Now, however, do not get mega too excited, or do not think that whether you like this look or whether you don't like this look, I'm sure you're seeing it on screen right now, it's not probably the actual Joker look. If you guys actually slow this video down, you'll see that it's Arthur Fleck on stage with kind of bright, rainbowy, clowny colors in the background. I'm sure that's like the stage curtains-esque kind of thing. He seems to be doing a little bit of this in the very clown makeup that you see at the very end of this video, where, you see him smiling in basically a Joker-esque look. Essentially, what I think this is his kind of day job will be, thinking of the Killing Joke-esque kind of origin. This is clearly what they're going with here. It's like this failed kind of comedian who keeps having a hard time over and over again. And it seems that potentially one of his jobs, which a lot of us were theorizing from the other day, will be actually, as a clown. And obviously this would really attribute as to why he looks like a clown when he becomes a Joker, because it might not actually be the Ace Chemicals kind of birth of the Joker in this version, in this Elseworlds version. It might be more of like a Heath Ledger approach, where he gets makeup and puts it on himself because he freaking loses his mind in other ways, whether that's the rumors about drugs or whatever, or just one bad day, and then he just decides to become what he's been freaking working tirelessly as, which is a clown. But either way, guys, what do I think of this? This is just so exciting. What I love about this is Todd Phillips seems to be, interactively teasing us with stuff. And, they've only just really begun production full swing. They started filming September, which we're in right now. We've already got this amount of teasers. And I just love the way that this was shot throughout the video. You just see Arthur standing there. He seems like a innocent, nice enough guy. Doesn't seem too well off. Just seems like he's casually dressed. In that video, I feel like Joaquin, I'm not going to fanboy out and just be like, oh, look at him, he's already amazing for that press shot stuff. It's just, when he just comes out of the Ha-Ha's booking agency, walks off the he spits against it because maybe he got fired. Maybe he got fired from this very clown role. He steps off the curb, puts his, his foot into a puddle, goes splash. This is perfect in my eyes in terms of the portrayal of the guy who just seemed to have such a hard time all the time before he became the Joker. That's always what I like to think of in any version of the Joker, that this guy was just more or less your average guy really feeling the grind of the city. And that's something they emphasize quite a bit in the casting descriptions. Like Zazie Beetz' character, most likely Zazie Beetz, his character, works and understands the grind of the city. And I believe somewhere or somehow along the way, these two characters will have a meeting because of that and have stuff in common. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but if you slow this video down enough, and as I said before, I'm sure you're seeing it on screen right now, when this clown, which is evidently Arthur Fleck working as the clown, I don't think this is, by the way, the portrayal of his Joker, and they're showing that already. When he is, let's assume, on stage as his clown, and they keep putting it transparent over the image, or the video, sorry, of Arthur Fleck just standing there and posing and smiling slowly as the song is playing and it's panning into his face. I got chills a little bit, because that, in the way it's transparently displaying across the casual Arthur look, it looks a bit like Heath Ledger. You do get those kind of points, just because, Arthur Fleck, Joaquin Phoenix here, even in the clown makeup, has long hair. It looks like self-applied paint. So that's kind of very Heath Ledger-y. Obviously, the only differences are the eyebrows there and the kind of diamond shape he went through the eye on his left eye. And honestly, guys, I think that this clip of where he's, acting as a clown on stage, swaying side to side, turning around in a circle, and then it engulfs him, and you see Arthur Fleck grinning there with his clown makeup on. I think that this could be towards the beginning of the movie, or I don't know, whatever they were shooting the other day, when he is kind of storming out of the Ha-Ha's booking agency. and he's carrying a bag, potentially his clown-esque stuff, like maybe his suit or whatever's in there. I think they might get fired from what he's doing on stage right now, because the crowd just doesn't like him too much. That's when that clown comes out, maybe tries to talk to him. It might be a casual conversation, but it looks like it doesn't necessarily get heated, but he just gets the nose and rolls it away. I think Joaquin, this is the beginning of his, whether it's in the beginning of the movie, it's the beginning of his descent into madness. But seriously, even if, and I'm saying this was his actual look, right at the end there where you see him smiling, I wouldn't be annoyed. I seriously wouldn't. Fair enough, if you don't like it, everyone has their own opinion. You know, literally the analogy of if you're a vegan or if I like meat, so what? I don't hate you for that. It's just opinions. I think, you know, if you like Heath Ledger, loads of people did. This isn't too far off. A lot of people are already saying anything is better than Leto. That's your opinion as well. I personally like Leto. But here, I want to stress the fact that I don't think that this is necessarily the Joker look. It could be. It seriously could be, because he could just go crazy and adopt this clown makeup and, you know, call himself the Joker. It might vary from time to time whenever he puts it on, but this might mainly be it. We'll have to wait and see. I think it isn't. I honestly think it's just his clown look. However, it very well could be, because I can't confirm this, because at the end of the day, they did leave it with the clown kind of engulfing, like going into Joaquin or Arthur Fleck there, and he does this really, really cool thing that really gives you a glimpse of the true Arthur Fleck beneath the Arthur who seems nice, because he does this like smile, like he's been smiling all the way throughout the video, and then he like almost shakes the smile off and then just becomes very serious while maintaining a little bit of a grin there. So it's like stern, funny seriousness, and yeah, I find that fascinating. So I would love to know what you guys think of this. I could honestly make this video last forever, but I'm gonna have to end it now, because otherwise I will go on forever. But let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. What do you think of this? Do you think that this is just his clown look, his day job look, if you will, his stand-up comedian clown, ha-ha's booking club look? Let me know down in the comments below if you think that it is, or if you actually think that is his Joker look. Other than that though, everyone, let's get some hype. I'm sure Todd Philips is going to tease more throughout the months of filming. But yeah, I think that's everything. Subscribe if you're brand new to this channel for more Joker movie updates just like this and other nerdy and geeky content. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you Jokers in the next video. Goodbye.